Good
Hi,
evening,
Aditi.
sir.
Good evening. Good evening, Aditi. How are
Hello,
you?
sir.
Hello, how
I'm
are
fine,
you?
sir.
Okay.
I'm fine, sir.
Can we have a brief introduction of you?
Sir, myself Aditi Raikwar. I'm from Sagar, Madhya Pradesh, and I did my schooling from Sagar itself. Thereafter, I shifted to Delhi for my graduation. Right now, I am in Zakir Hussain Delhi College, and I am pursuing BA History Honors, and I'm in third year, fifth semester.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, what is the target year that you have for appearing in the civil services?
So it's 2026.
2026. So, you have sufficient time, I think.
Yes, sir.
And what is the
Yes,
optional
sir.
that you're contemplating?
Sir, I'll choose history as my option.
History. Logical, quite logical and
Yes,
quite
sir.
reasonable as well. So, I'm sure
Yes,
that
sir.
since you're studying already the history in BA honors, so you would be very comfortable with that. So, my question to you is why civil services? The most important one.
So, because I feel that through civil services, I'll be able to serve our country and I'll be able to provide like a better life to people. So, that is why I wanted to join civil
So
services.
let's assume that you have become the district magistrate of Sagar. Yeah, Sagar is a district, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you become a district magistrate of Sagar, and what would be the five immediate steps that you would like to take once you take over the ranks of district magistrate?
So, like the changes I would like to make basically
Yes.
in
Yes.
Sagar, first is the road because the roads are very doubtful when it comes to Sagar. They're not highly maintained or not. They're not maintained like to a proper, like we could say. There are many accidents also that are taking place. So I would like to pay attention towards that. Firstly, um, secondly is the sewage because during the rainy season, it becomes a problem because we find very difficult in few localities, not everywhere, but in few localities, and there are high chances of infections and diseases in rainy season. So I would like to pay attention towards that. These are two things. Uh, then I would like to.
Okay. And okay,
Uh,
that's fair
I
enough.
can't think of more things right now.
Yeah,
Very
it's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. So, what is the status of the Sagar Lake Development Project? I think there's a lake in Sagar which is being redeveloped.
Yes, sir.
So, what is the status and what is the name of the lake, if you're aware?
So what I have heard, it's Lakha Banjara Jheel.
Okay,
That like we usually call it Lakha Banjara Jheel. So
okay.
that's what I've heard since childhood.
And do
Um,
you know what is the source of the water in that lake? The water comes from which
no, sir.
river? Not aware.
No, sir. Not aware.
Okay. So, do you let's from Madhya Pradesh, let's shift our perspective to the India's foreign policy. So, do you think in the past few years, India has become more aggressive and its posture in the international affairs has been more dominant as compared to the past? And do substantiate your answer with some examples.
Sorry, sir. I don't have like sufficient knowledge about it right now,
Okay,
and I've
fair
not
enough.
studied it. I've not paid much attention towards it. So
So
I'll try to study it too.
let's talk about yourself. So, what are the hobbies that you have? What are the interests? What is the activities that you get involved into? If you can briefly tell us.
So yes, in college I get involved mostly in dances. I like to dance. It's like one of my hobby. So I like to dance. I like to uh, do drawings in my free time.
Okay.
That's it.
So, what kind of dance you're into? What dance form?
So it's not a particular dance form.
Okay.
Um, I'm not trained in any particular dance form.
Are you aware what are the different dance forms?
Yes, sir.
Can you name a few?
Yes, sir. There's Bharatnatyam.
Okay.
There's Kathak. Um, there are also Bihu. That's from Assam. And there's also contemporary freestyles, like different styles of dance. There's also hip hop. There's also belly dance. And
Okay. So since you've been staying in Delhi for, I understand, 3 years about. So
Yes, sir.
what are the
First year.
differences if we compare Delhi and Madhya Pradesh? What are the differences in governance that you see?
So it's much more developed. Delhi is much more developed than Madhya Pradesh, I feel, and there are more better facilities, like the schooling facility. I'll say, like the schools here in Delhi are far more advanced and than Madhya Pradesh. Even the government schools, they're also maintained highly. But when it comes to Madhya Pradesh and when I mentioned Sagar, so they're not very well maintained. And I've also, since I'm from Zakir Hussain, I've heard uh, many of my friends, they are from the government schools. They also mentioned that there are very good facilities of education also, and they are maintained very nicely. And this is a huge difference.
So given an option, you would like to stay in Delhi or Madhya Pradesh?
Sir, it is my birthplace, so I would choose Madhya Pradesh.
Okay. So I was wondering whether when we talk about the comparison between Madhya Pradesh and Delhi, would you have liked to mention about the air quality also?
Yes, sir. Air quality. It is like a very big issue. Like it is buzzing all over. The AQI in Delhi is very poor, but when I compare it with Madhya Pradesh, in Madhya Pradesh it is far much better than Delhi.
Okay, so that
Air
is
is
the
fresh.
quality of life, I think, in Madhya Pradesh that way is better.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you briefly tell us about the professions that your parents are into?
Yes, sir. My mother is a housemaker, and my father is a UDC. He is upper division clerk.
Okay.
And I have a sister. She is an elder sister.
She's into what profession she's into?
Um,
What's she
right
studying?
now, she is doing her BDS from People's Medical College, Bhopal.
Okay, so that's wonderful. So the family is spread out, Delhi, Bhopal, and Sagar, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one final question for you: who is your biggest inspiration in life?
So my father,
What's the reason?
he he always keeps on inspiring me because I see him through all the highs and lows, the way he manages things, and the way he also try to keep everyone together. He also tries to motivate me when it comes to even UPSC and studies and also in other things. He always teaches me that there are times when you're going to feel low. There are times when you'll feel that there's nobody around, but the only thing that you have to do is to trust yourself. Things are going to be hard. Also, UPSC is in itself a very big target, but it is difficult, but it's not impossible. And he always says that continuous efforts are key to success. Do not look back, always keep moving forward, and it will definitely make you achieve your goal in life.
Okay, Aditi, it's really wonderful that you have high regards for your father. So my regards to him also. So with this, we come to the formal end of the interview per se. Any questions that you have for us?
Um, no, so no such questions because Neha ma'am answered about like I wanted to know about the class timings and like how many classes are we going to have. She told me everything and she cleared many of my doubts.
So all your doubts
So
regarding the course are clear?
yes,
Okay. So, but one thing which I would like to tell you is, you mentioned in your interview that UPSC is a very big thing. The whole idea of this initiative is to dispel that myth. It is not a big thing. The biggest thing in life is the indomitable human will and human spirit. There is nothing big as compared to that.
yes, sir.
So that is the thought process which we would like you to start this preparation journey with.
Okay,
And
sir.
I'm sure if you do that, UPSC or for that matter any other challenge that we face in life, it's going to be a cakewalk.
Okay, sir.
So that is the whole plan about. So we would definitely love to have you on board. And if any other
Okay, sir.
questions, you can contact the team, and
Okay,
we'll
sure,
definitely
sir.
like to have you on board.
Thank you, sir.
So Aditi, all the very best. Jai Hind.